In this video, look at this altcoin. It just pumped over 50%. Why did that happen? Well, I'm going to show you exactly how we can learn from this, because we can see a very clear trend in the volume, just like we saw all the way back here. The exact same setup. Back then, this coin pumped 70%. Right now, maybe the same thing is going to happen again. I'm going to use my technical analysis to show you exactly what's going on here and how we can spot these pumps in the future. And also, guys, I'm going to show you this very insightful chart from PhilbPhilb. You don't want to miss this. The information contained in this chart is really mind-blowing. Guys, sit down. You don't want to miss this. And if you think that that sounds interesting, then I think that you should definitely watch this video. Hello guys, and welcome to the moon. My name is Carl and I'm going to bring you this Bitcoin video. And I'm going to take a look at Bitcoin very soon. But first, I want to go over to CoinMarketCap and show you the fact that the Bitcoin dominance is still down here at 62.3 after falling from the 65% level in the recent few weeks. And we can see that sorting the altcoins by the biggest gainers, there are a few altcoins that popped in the past few days. And usually altcoins, they pop during the same day, and we're seeing that today the altcoins are doing well. Even if we do this against Bitcoin, we will obviously see a very similar thing here. So yeah, but I'm gonna continue to do this through the US dollar here and show you that Ampleforth, Aurora, Algorand, and Aave, obviously just a coincidence that they all start with an A, but Aave is up currently 19.7%. Why? Well, everyone who watched my past few videos know that I was able to predict this run-up after the fact that we saw many of these small falling wedges or bullish pennants. And essentially the only thing that I did here was I put this point here, or this flagpole, and I put it up here, and I told you guys that when this breaks to the upside here, then we are going to see a big pump here up towards this green profit zone, this green box. Now, in the past few hours here, we did see the completion of this trade as Aave broke straight through this profit-taking zone, and this trade is now officially over. I hope that everyone who took this trade took this profit zone here, or if you got stopped out down here, then at least you are in profit. Thank you guys for watching my videos. Feel free to leave your comments down below if you made great gains off of this trade. Now, this is only one of many trades I did in the past few days. And if you want to make sure that you get the next big trade call on my channel, make sure to subscribe. But more importantly, click this bell and click all. That is very important if you want to get these updates before everyone else. And thank you so much, guys, for 2.8 thousand likes yesterday. If you enjoy these videos, feel free to leave a thumbs up. It's a very nice way to support the channel without giving me any money. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. All right, let's take a look at Algorand that is currently spiking to the upside, 32% up. Many people are talking about this coin currently. Now, I am not going to talk about this on a fundamental level at all. What I can see here is that this coin broke through this resistance level, and you can see how this coin tested this level right there, and right as Algorand broke this $0.28, $0.29 level, that's when this pop happened. So make sure to always watch support and resistance, because when you see a resistance break like this, then as you can see, this pumped 31% in just over a day here. And there is a lot of volume coming in here. So this is a big move, of course, and I did not trade this coin, but I know that many people are talking about it, so I just wanted to quickly show you this. And if you take a look at Algorand against the Bitcoin price, this coin broke this very important resistance level on the Bitcoin chart, and also this was a very important resistance level. So yeah, just keep watching support and resistance levels on these coins, and usually you can find nice trades like this one. You can see how the volume was starting to pick up even before this started to break through here, which was a great sign actually that this was actually going to pop eventually. So this is something that we can take note of for the future. You can see a very similar thing here. The coin started to move up, broke some resistance, the volume started to pick up, and we saw the same here. Volume picking up, breaking resistance. This was a great buy, of course. We can see how Algorand back here did in fact go from these levels. Let me just show you all the way up here, which was a 70% trade. Let's say we are going to see the same thing, then we are seeing a 70% trade here, also possibly from these levels all the way up to those levels would be a 30% additional pump from these levels. And generally, I recommend people to not buy coins after they pumped 30%. I don't think it's reasonable to do so. But if you are currently in this trade, then in my opinion, I would just keep holding here, because I think that it's possible that it might go higher. Put in a stop loss and yeah, just ride this wave, because if we see this replicate again, then obviously more gains could be made. I can take a look at Ampleforth also, because it is the biggest gainer today, 47% in just the past 24 hours. That is completely insane. So this is Ampleforth against Tether. We can see that this resistance here, resistance from there broke, and we saw a nice little pump, and now we did see a back test of this resistance, which now confirmed as support, which is a bullish thing for this coin. This is I don't see a trade setup here. This is not something I'm gonna trade. There was a lot of volume coming in here, but personally, I am not going to touch this one. And this is Stellar Lumens against the Tether price. And just as a small update here, we haven't seen any bigger movements yet, but I still consider this a nice buy zone because of the fact that we broke resistance here on heavy volume. In my opinion, this looks fantastic in terms of risk reward. Another coin that I was talking about is Nano. We can see this inverse head and shoulders. This is not a buy, not a sell until we see a break of this neckline. But if we break this neckline here, then that's a buy. And we see the same for this coin, which is Dent against Tether on the daily time frame. If we break this neckline, then this could also be a nice buy all the way up to this zone. Just as a small update, this is what I've been talking about in the past few videos. I'm not going to do any crazy technical analysis because I've already done it. Feel free to go back to my previous few videos if you want to know more about this. Now, what about Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin is still in this downwards trending falling wedge within this ascending triangle. In the past few days here, it seems like Bitcoin is getting some weakness in here, and Bitcoin is currently testing this critical upwards trending support. If we break the support, then we are going down to maybe $6,000 in the next few days. One person that agrees with me is Philb, a very, very famous Twitter personality for his technical analysis. He says, Bitcoin bulls need to reclaim 9.4K quick sharp, coming to the end of consolidation compression now. Doing so below the middle of the Bollinger Bands is not typically a good sign. Reclaim that level and happy to reconsider his bearish bias. So he is bearish currently. What we can see from this chart is that you see the Bollinger Bands behind here, and they are currently squeezing. And usually when the Bollinger Bands squeeze, we are looking for a massive move. Just like we saw down here, they were squeezing, then we saw a big move. Down here or up here, they were squeezing, and then we saw a big move to the downside. You can see here, when the Bollinger Bands squeezed here, and Bitcoin was below this moving average, the 20 moving average, we did see a big move to the downside. The same was here. The Bollinger Bands, they squeezed, and then we were actually below the 20 daily, and we saw a huge move to the downside. Very similar here, but not the same. But I would say this right now is very similar to what we saw right there and what we saw right there. Bollinger Bands are squeezing. We are below the 20 daily. This could mean that Bitcoin is going to have a big fall to the downside. Remember that anything can happen, but in my opinion, I think that Bitcoin is looking quite bearish. And just like Philb says here, Bitcoin needs to very, very quickly come back above 9.4K to defend the bullish trend. But this is not something that we're seeing currently. Basically, if we break through this falling wedge, then in my opinion, we are probably going to go up here and retest the $10,000 level. But until that happens, I am also going to lean bearish here. It does seem like Bitcoin is losing momentum and losing some strength. And the volume is going down, people are bored, but yeah, high volatility is going to come very soon. Whether it's up or down, we are going to have to see, but it seems like going down now might be likelier because of the Bollinger Bands and the 20 daily. If you enjoyed that analysis of altcoins and Bitcoin, feel free to leave a thumbs up. Let's see if this video can go to 3,000 likes. Yesterday we got 2.8 thousand. Let's see if we can together push this higher than yesterday. Thank you so much guys for watching this video, and if you are one of the few people who have still not seen this video, then click right there right now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.